Hey beautifuls, it's Emma J. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to be showing you guys my wonderful trip with my husband to Sedona, Arizona. We started out in Las Cruces, New Mexico, visiting some friends, and we had a fantastic time staying the night with them and catching up. We hadn't seen some of them in almost 2 years from college and everything, so that was really cool, and getting to know our friends' family and seeing the local view of out west was really awesome too. Every part of our drive was stunning and beautiful in ways that I can't even explain to you. We had fun. We had hours and hours of conversation. It was about a 26-hour drive in all, not including stops and everything, but to be honest, I hardly even remember it because of how incredible the actual time we spent together was. We had a beautiful little tiny house condo that we stayed in and enjoyed just some beautiful quiet time together, eating meals and fellowshipping. Sedona is one of the most beautiful places I have ever seen. There's gorgeous rock formations and hiking trails for days, and we went on many of those. It amazed me how many colors you could see. This was us when we were at the Chapel of the Holy Cross, which is an incredible Catholic chapel. We got our very first tattoos on this trip. I always say I love you to the moon and back, and he says I love you to infinity and beyond. On Tuesday, we went hiking at Red Rock State Park and saw a beautiful family of deer just resting very close to us. The park was gorgeous, and I really enjoyed stopping to take pictures and taking our time on the trail as there was so much to look at. There were gnarled trees and cacti everywhere and gorgeous views from every direction that you looked. We played a lot of card games and ate a lot of Hershey pie, probably more than we should have. One of the nights we got to eat out on the gorgeous porch that we had, and Austin grilled us some food. My favorite food was probably the night that we went to the restaurant that the resort itself had, and it was this beautiful Italian restaurant. On Thanksgiving Day, we went to the Grand Canyon. The drive was just as beautiful as everywhere else we had been, and there were so many hills and valleys, different places that we saw. We saw Oak Creek Canyon as we passed by, as well as Slide Rock State Park, all just to the right and left of us on our drive. Deep gorges, high peaks. I wanted to stop on the side of the road and get a view of this part. It was just so beautiful and vast, I couldn't even believe it. The whole drive to the Grand Canyon from Sedona took about 2 hours. It felt longer than that though because of how windy the road was, and we drove through all of that gorge you had just saw. As we got closer, the terrain got more and more flat with hills on either side of us, and we finally made it to the canyon. It was pretty cold and a little bit misty, but gorgeous nonetheless, and something I will never forget for as long as I live. It's really not even doing it justice in these videos because you just kind of have to see it for yourself. I hope that maybe this video inspires you to go because it is so amazing. We had a picnic lunch and bundled up our jackets and gloves and hats and hiked all the different areas we could get ourselves to. This was a horseshoe bend where we actually saw clouds forming beneath us after the sun came out a second time. And we watched as they joined with the clouds above us, something I'd never seen before. Friday was our final day, and after packing up, I wanted to catch one final Sedona sunset before we headed back to Las Cruces. On Saturday, our friends took us to White Sands National Park, which was so cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have a beautiful day.